Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Chodesh. Double honors to my teachers, dead apostles, and elders, a great millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening. Pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity. And your few Akwith as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back to you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And in this lesson, I'm basically going to touch on the fact that we have to use our forefathers as examples on how to walk in this truth. Okay? There's a reason why their stories are written, right? About Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, King David, King Solomon, right? Job, so on and so forth. You know, all these names that I mentioned, those are our forefathers, right? So their stories are written so that we may read about them and utilize those stories and see, yo, how do I apply this in my life? How do I apply this throughout my day-to-day? Okay? Because, you know, throughout the scriptures that's written about them, you know, it's written, some of them is about their experiences. Okay? How the Lord was dealing with them, how the Lord delivered them, right? And how they behaved themselves, how they held their integrity when it came to basically the laws of the Lord, or, you know, them not following it, things of that nature, right? So without further ado, man, I'm going to read this. And Jeremiah 6 and verse 16, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." See, the old path is the good way, man. Okay, the ways of our forefathers, that's the good way. Okay? You know, we always say, man, our forefathers, they demonstrated great example of integrity, man, of keeping themselves sound before the Lord and not transgressing, you know, and just following the Lord wholeheartedly, man. Right? That's the good way, man. That's what we have to walk therein. Because this new way of this generation is not the way. Okay, matter of fact, the Lord is completely against this way, man. Okay, so we have to frame our mind to that of the ancient world. Okay, let's get this as well in Job. Hold on. There's one where it says, I think it's 8. Job 8. Yep, Job 8 and verse 8, it says, "For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself for the search of their fathers." Yeah. Okay, we have to inquire of the former age, because the former age was way better. Okay, the ways of our forefathers was way better, man. Okay, they were walking more in the spirit. All right, they were walking with the Lord. You read certain account like, oh, thus, you know, Enoch walked with the Lord throughout his life. You know, roughly paraphrasing, you read certain things like that about our forefathers, man. Enoch is one of our forefathers, right? About King David, he was a man after the Most High's heart. Moses, the meekest man upon the earth, right? Things of that nature, man. So, you know, we have their life. You know, certain parts of their life is written about, you know, so that we may read and analyze and say, yo, shit, wow, man. That yo, what he did right there, that was bad, man. Look how he behaved himself in serving the Lord. Let me use this as an example and apply it to my life. Okay, because these things are not written for naught, right? Like it says, hold on, learning. I think it's in like Timothy. Hold on. No, it's in Romans. Yeah, Romans 15 and verse 4, it says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." See, these things were written for our learning, man. There's a reason why the Lord inspired these men via the Holy Spirit to write these things down, right? So that we may read it now and get faith boosters, okay? And get examples on how to behave when the Lord brings this such tribulation upon you. Or when the Lord rewards you with, you know, something that you want. How do I behave and how do I utilize that and not spend it? You know, things of that nature, man. Okay, this is the guidebook. All right. The Lord made sure he inspired these men to write these things. So like what? We have it now and we get comforted and we get faith boosters, man. All right. Okay. I'm talking, I'm talking about the forefathers. Even Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. It wasn't too long ago that he was on the scene, about 2,000 years ago. That's one of the main examples we use in this walk on how to walk it. Okay. Right, like it says in Hebrews, let's get that real quick. He's the author and finisher. We have to look unto him. Okay? This is Hebrews 12 and verse 2. It says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. You see, we have to look unto Yahushua, man. He's the prime example. Right? Let's read that in the NLT real quick. It says Hebrews 12:2 NLT. We do this by keeping our eyes on Yahushua, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross, disregarding its shame. Now he is seated in the place of honor beside Yahweh's throne. You see, we have to keep our eyes on Yahushua. And how do we keep our eyes on Yahushua? By reading about what he did when he was on the scene, man. Okay? That's how you keep your eyes on that, man. Right? You have the different gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, okay? Giving you all those 4 books I mentioned, they give you 4 different perspectives of how Yahushua was walking, man. Different angles on how he did this, how he behaved in this manner, right? Matthew is not the same book as Mark, okay? Because, coming into you like, okay, I only need to read Mark. I already read Matthew, so it's pretty much the same thing. No. Mark has a different perspective than Matthew. Luke has a different perspective. John has a different perspective. The Lord made sure it was like that so you get the full picture of how, this is how I need to. So, Masalaki, the Lord did this so that you may see the full aspects of Yahushua's walk, man. Okay, different angles, man. You see? He's the prime example. Okay? Yes, we have our forefathers, the different prophets, but Yahushua is the prime example, man. Like it says here, we have to keep our eyes on him. Okay? So back to KJV, verse 3 says, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. Yeah. Okay? When you find yourself down in the dumpster or down in the spirit, right? Because, I'm catching too much hell, man. Hey, consider Yahushua. He endured such contradiction of sinners against him, man. Okay? So, hey, those are examples, man. Examples. You see? And these things, they motivate you. Okay? They boost your spirit. Right? I want to get this too in James. I think it's 5. James 5 and verse 10, it says, take my brethren the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercies. You see? So, look at the prophets, how they endured, man. How they demonstrated the quality of being patient, of long sufferance, and how they got rewarded towards the end. And they gave you an example of Job. Hey, man, Job was catching hell. He was catching hell, man. And whenever brothers are catching hell, we always use Job as an example too. Because when I look at his latter end, he got 2 times of more what he had, man. You see? So we count him happy. Right? So these different things, the Lord makes sure we have it now so we may utilize and, not be down in the spirit whenever, we're going through things, man. Okay, when you tap into the scriptures, you read these accounts, man, hey, you forget about the hell. Like, okay, let's go, man. Yeah, the Lord is dealing with me. Right? It says, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercies. Yeah, the Lord is very pitiful. He is of tender mercies, man. Okay, he will show you the light at the end of the tunnel, man. Okay, although to your eyes may seem like, oh man, there's no way out. Now he's going to show it to you if you demonstrate that quality of being patient. Just like our forefathers did, man, whenever they were catching hell. Okay? And you see how that they trusted in the Lord no matter what, and then what? They got rewarded, man. Right? Oh, let's get this in Ecclesiasticus. Hold on. Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear or was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You see, look at the generations of old. Seek the old paths, man. Look at the ways of our forefathers. The ones that trusted in the Lord, were they confounded? The ones that abided in his feet, were they forsaken? No. Matter of fact, the always was always on their side, man, no matter what. Okay? They might have caught hell for a season, but afterwards, hey, the Lord always delivered them, man. The Lord always came through. Okay? So this is like an assurance for us to, okay, no matter what, man, let me keep my trust in the Lord. I know he's going to work things out, man. Okay, not complaining and getting that spirit of woe is me. And, you basically forget the Lord. No. Matter of fact, in those instances, you drive even closer into the Lord, man. You see? So, yeah, man, the generations of old, man, how our forefathers walked, man, how they walked in the fear of the Lord. Okay, how they walked in trust 100%, 1,000% in the Lord, man, with no doubt. Okay, because when doubt comes in, that's when, that's Satan coming in your mind, man. When you have that doubt, man, okay, you think the hand of the Lord is short, that he cannot perform this to take you out of this situation. Nah, man, that's not a proper mindset to have. Our forefathers never had that mindset, man. The righteous ones, they never had that mindset of doubting the Lord. Why are you doubting the Lord, man? Okay, the Lord always pulls through, man. It's just a matter of you being patient. That's all. The Lord always, hey, we're reading it. Did ever any trust in the fear of the Lord or abide in his fear? Okay, or called upon him what they despise? Did he not come through? It's just a matter of you being patient. That's all. Verse 11, for the Lord is a full of compassion and mercy, long suffering. You see, long suffering. He'll show you that long suffering side of him, man. So he may test you and see, what are you about? Are you gonna trust him? Because we live in a world where everything is fast. I want to get it now. No, it's not always now. Sometimes it's a wait. Okay, now. It's not now every time, man. Okay? And very pitiful and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. He saveth in the time of affliction, man. He's full of compassion, man. Okay? Full of love. Okay? But it comes with a balance. He has to see that, hey, what are you made of? Are you going to doubt or are you going to trust? You see? Hey, so with that, man, I'm going to close it off there, bringing all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chodash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.